This is going to be the first time that I'm posting a recording of a different game that's not Minecraft on my YouTube channel. This game's called New World Alternum. I don't really know if it's... So, New World's in, like, a weird situation right now. Because, like, I'm pretty sure there's somebody that's getting ready to buy it. But they're not, like, all the way there to buying it. But the game is still able to run, it's just you can't buy it on Steam or Xbox right now. So that's the whole, like, situation with the game. Like that. Nope. What does this look like? Nah. Ooh, that looks cool. Now, which one should I choose for this one? I mean, I like this, but also, that looks cool too. It's just I don't want it to look like poop because it's brown. What's this? Nope. Yeah, that will look cool. Guys, what should I name it? I'm thinking probably Sniper Duel. Just to go with the channel name. Okay. Let's do it. So there's going to be this, like, tutorial thing in the start. It happens in every single playthrough. But also, I like this game too because the economy is ran by the player basis instead of, like, by the game. And also, just the fact that there is an economy. Okay. And since I have around, like, a medium armor set on, that's why when I try to dodge, it looks weird. Because, like, the only time you can do, like, the dark rolls, as in, like, the rolls that you see in, like, Dark Souls, is when you have, like, light armor. Help me, I am under the water. I'm drowning. And then you can dash while swimming by just pressing your dash thing. And that's where all my stuff is. See, I got my shield, my sword, and my axe. in my helmet. I like the hatchet just because, like, you can use it for both, like, non-range damage and range damage because you can throw it. So I'm going to try to level that one up first, so I can have a range weapon from the start. That was easy. So I'm going to get aimed throw for that. Just look, boom. And the sword and shield will be my defense. And I also want to level up this one pretty good too. There's like a starter boss that's going to be showing up here soon. I forgot the build that I did for my other character. Pretty sure I did that one, and I had that, and that. And then I went for this one too. So let's get that. That's what that looks like. Boom. That was easy. Probably going to want the berserk thing just in case I'm caught in a sticky situation. In this part of the game, in this cutscene thing is unskippable, but it only takes a few seconds though. But it feels like a few minutes. And also I'm a little stuffy, so that's why I sound weird. Go to sleep. But I'm not going to be recording videos from the Friday to Sunday of this week.
Something greater.
I'm pretty sure Friday's tomorrow, so like the 4th of July. I'm not going to be recording from the 4th of July to the
Drink and accept my gift.
the 6th of July, so it's going to, so it's only going to be like 3 days though. No, I don't think so. Weird on name, but this just makes it so you have a higher crit chance. And I'll show you that the crit chance is way less. See? And the damage is less. Bad. And also the damage and attack boost, they also apply to when I'm throwing the axe, which is nice. And for some reason, they won't let you kill this guy, too. Because, like, you, for some reason, can only get him to around, like, halfway. Which, in my opinion, is kind of dumb. But New World always shows these, like, cutscene things. Then that's the magic that brings you back to life. And that's beard, dude.
A strongman, are you? Death and Beck, and you still have your
It kind of
soul.
sounds like
You
Kratos.
should be proud.
But I'm just going to wait. Oh, I didn't even see those in my inventory. Got some money. Gather flint. Now this one, I'm going to try to level up my trading once I get to the level that I can just do dungeons to level up, so yeah. But the market in this game is pretty flexible. Boom. 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 And also there's fishing too. Just going to equipped, and equipped. Now we're going to have to kill a boar after. Oh. So let's see. Hold up. Okay. Now we have a decent amount of attack damage for both of those. And the reason why killing a boar is painfully slow is because this character is very low level. Because, like, I have another character that's just, like, 2 levels away from being maxed out, but for this series, I want to do a new one. Whee. But that's just going to be helpful for when you just, like, need a recovery thing. But this game is either stressful or chill. There's no in between. And the videos for this game are going to be a lot shorter than my other videos, too. Because there's going to be a lot more stuff that I'm going to just need to edit out. And since I don't want to go with the blast cannon build, that's why I put most of my stuff into that one. And there we go. We got another thing with that. Yeah, I'm going to do that one. That. Anyways, we got that. Hey. So we're going to want shield rush. Because this is what shield rush is. You just like go into your enemies. And this level 7 guy is mad that I'm better than him. Weave. And as you can see from the chat, it's also available on PlayStation 2. Oh, I think I missed that piece of paper. And also the pieces of paper can level you up early too. But if you guys do like this video and I see a bunch of views, I might make this like a whole entire series. So, who knows?
Eat ledger, bastards!
Boom. 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 And boom. Boom. Then we'll just go over there through this shortcut. You done yet? One, two, three. Boom, boom. This is just so I get some like early materials. And then open this. Perfect. I already got some better food. And later, later when I have like a fishing pole and stuff, I'm probably going to fish here once I have some like saltwater bait. Because the fish are very valuable for some reason. Because, like, there's a type of fish that goes for, like, over 1,000 on the auction house sometimes. That was easy. But I'm probably going to keep the hatchet. And I don't know what I'm going to replace the sword with later, but I'm probably going to keep the hatchet. Wait, I could replace the sword with a great sword. That would be a good combo. Wee. Boom. Bang. Bop. Boop. Beep. Just for some easy money later. And also just to level up that skill just in case I need to make more money that way. Both mature trees. It's going to take a minute to get to level 50 on chopping wood. But also it's probably not going to take a minute just because I'm going to be selling a bunch and also doing woodworking in the shop, in the woodworking shop. But eventually I'll be able to two-shot these trees. And that's exactly why I wanted that combo. So we're just going to need to level up that. Wait, what the heck? I was pressing buttons and it didn't work. Oh, we have heavy armor on. So the way that the armor things work is we have light armor, which is usually for people that are going to have a more squishy build. Then we got medium armor, which is just like for medium because like they can take some damage and they can also hand out damage. Then heavy is usually for the tanks or just the people that are going to be like the tanks but not like steal the role of the tank. Oh, equals is auto run. Well, now I can just run automatically, so that's fun. which means if somebody has one hand, they can play the whole entire game. If they get like a mouse with the numbers on the side of it. And also you can move forward by attacking too. Okay. Time to go over here and talk to the pirate person lady thing. And basically what this game is about is that like your ship it wrecked on like a magical island that will always keep on bringing you back after you die. And there's this thing called the corruption, which is what most of the bad guys are. They're corrupted. But some of them are not corrupted, but I'm not gonna go about that. But basically the corruption makes it so either you can't respawn or you can respawn, but you're always corrupted, so you're basically a zombie. Boom. Kablow. Goodbye. Now we got the doo-doo through. But I'm interested in some salad. He's a unicorn. Don't know why. But hopefully the people that like buy this game will actually add some good stuff to it. Because like the story's gotten very stale. Ooh, piece of candy. So I'm going to have the combo of a hatchet and a great sword after going to the beach. And for some reason, salt stuff is a bit valuable. Usually it's like raw resources or very high level weapons that are valuable. different progresses depending on the game. But for me, since I'm playing it on the computer, I have to press on the mouse wheel thing. So, yeah. And also you can scroll the mouse wheel up and down depending on how far away you want your camera from your character. And also there are mounts. So like I am supposed to have a turkey thing. Because I ran over 100 turkeys. So that's bullcrap. And look. Character, bio, title change. And then we got Turkey Terminator. Achievement, gobble gobble. Kill 100 turkeys. So, yeah. But this is all the titles that I have. So, yep. I have... What I want is to be a master in all the weapon categories to hopefully earn like a jack of all trades achievement or something. So I'm just going to put that on to show that I've played these games before and that just impaled me, but we're good because this is a video game. But once we get to the village, I'm going to grab my great sword and then end the episode. Boom. But also, since every sword in the shop's probably going to be out of my level or way too expensive for me to buy, I am going to be crafting my stuff for a while. And also I'm going to be getting them from like quests and stuff. Why is there a max level dude all the way in the level 1 area? That was my dog Flynn. Well, not my dog, but that's Flynn. He's a butthole. So that's...
This island has always guarded.
Basically, that said that there were these like giant ancient guardians that protected this island, and then humans came along, worshipped them as gods, and then there was this thing called the corruption that the gods have already fought off, but it gotten stronger, and it claimed a bunch of humans. So that's the gist of what that story is. And also you can buy a house in this game too and decorate it. Not falling for your scam this time. Basically that guy tries to help you get a bunch of his stuff and he doesn't give you anything in return. And there's going to be like a big old cutscene. Yep, I'll let you guys see the cutscene because I think it's pretty cinematic. And now we got that. That's going to help us with some wellness, which increases our health, and health, which increases our health. So basically all that does is give us a health boost. Finally. But as you can see, the houses are very expensive. So it's going to take a minute of capitalism. So we'll take that. And capitalism is basically what this whole entire game is about when it comes to the money. And I like money. Sir, what the heck? And there's people that play music
Falling
through their
for
mics, which are
patience
very
will
annoying.
not suffice at this point, Francis.
Basically, that was just that green guy being a jerk and not valuing lives, because also there's an infection that causes people to turn into zombies, which cannot be cured. So basically, that guy's just very selfish. But I'm going to just get the great sword. And when I say get, I mean buy the great sword. I just need to, oh, there it is. Forge. So how much iron do I need? Okay. So, yeah, but a lot of the time these things are going to be big pains in the butt. So we got refined resources, ingots, and as you can see, some stuff is not overpriced at all. Then others are stupidly overpriced. So, yeah. Leather, coarse leather, buy one. Then I can just go over to the wood crafting area to create timber. Then I'll have my first greatsword. And I really hope you guys like this video and like the series. Bye.